Hello and welcome. A few days ago, I have a question from students that which PC or laptop going to be the right one for them to use for their university life. And I think this is a good question to talk about, so I make this video. Uh, Actually, everyone will have different needs, and therefore there is no universal answer for this kind of question. However, I'm going to tell you a few of opinions that I have. This video is not sponsored. I don't have any benefit from the example I take, so therefore I try to give my own opinion, and it may be right, may be wrong, may be appropriate for you, maybe not. So I think that when you try to have a PC or laptop for your university life, I think you have to say bye-bye to your laptop from BYOD, bring your own device in high school, because they may be not strong enough for engineering programs. And you also may have to say bye-bye to the MacBook Air, MacBook Pro. They is not only not strong enough, but also not compatible to a lot of engineering software like ANSYS and others. So therefore, if you try to buy a laptop or PC for your university life, especially in engineering educations, I advise you to stay away from those options. You can go to some website retailers. They can sell the laptop or PC, and you can sort them by price or by the brand or by the configuration you want. They often have a good deal during the Black Friday, Easter, or maybe end of financial year sale, something like that. Some retailer, they also have the special website or special program for education, and if you register for those, you may have some good discount for students as well. In case you don't want to buy a new PC, then you can go for some like refurbished laptop or PC. Just like Dell, they have the website for the outlet, which is a refurbished one. They may have some problem and they fix it, and then the company put it back onto the market with 1 year warranty instead of 3-year warranty or something like that. So they slightly cheaper. Before they have only 3 months or maybe 6 month warranty. They were significantly cheaper, but now they're slightly cheaper than the new one, and they still good. Yeah. Or some of you may want to build your own PC. There are a few reasons to do that. The first one is that you want to have your own appearance. You like good looking PC or something like that. You like the LED lighting, the fancy glass, fish tank case, something like that. So you may have to pay for that about 150 to 300 more than normal with the same configuration for those things. And for some people, they worth it because it cheers them up. Some people, it's a waste of money. I just don't have any problem with either way. But my advice for me, when you try to build PC or buy the ready to run PC like this one, you can go for home and office PC. I think it is good for most of the work, but if you are in the discipline that require a lot of simulation, rendering or something like that, you may have to step up a bit to workstation or gaming PC. Now when you go for the gaming PC, as I told before, you may have to pay about 200-300 more than normal to have the good looking one. Then I advise you to stay away from AMD. It's only my opinion. I don't like AMD because it's mostly for gaming. It's a powerful core and cheaper price, but the problem is it doesn't have enough cores for multitasking. So if users like me doing a lot of research, web browsing, try to use Google, try to use a lot of searching tools, and try to write report with Word, Excel, try to do PowerPoint, try to do a lot of things at the background, then the Intel going to be better because they have the performance cores which carry the big load and the efficient core which carry the light load at the background. And when you go for gaming PC, I recommend you to go for something like Ultra 7 instead of Ultra 5. The main difference between them is for Ultra 5 you have 6 performance cores and 8 efficient cores, when the Ultra 7 has 8 performance cores and 12 efficient cores. If you want to go further to Ultra 9, you have 16 efficient cores and it's more than enough for a normal engineering task. So therefore, what I advise is stay for something like Ultra 7. And if you don't want graphic card, I recommend you to buy the one without the letter F, because the letter F means that it has only basic function, it doesn't have the integrated graphic card. This can save you a lot of money if you buy the one without F, because you don't have to buy the expensive graphic card anymore. And if you want to buy it, you can buy it later separately, because the price difference is not much, just only $50, but you can save you a lot of money. However, if you do a lot of tasking of something that heavy with graphic, I recommend you to buy a graphic card, a decent one. Here, for example, I already make a bundle of the computer that the PC I think may be good for a normal engineering life. And you know the price can vary by time, so please don't follow it closely. But the message I want to tell is that it would be about roughly about 1700, and you may have to add about 100 or 200 more for delivery, and you have to build it yourself. This is fun, it's not hard, but for people who don't have a good background in this one, so it can be something really challenging. Yeah, and that's it. Thank you very much for your time, and I hope it helped you to choose a good PC for your engineering student life.